Now, wiping over footgear. What's the understanding of wiping over footgear? Some people have the understanding that it has to be made from leather. Other people go as far as saying that even your very thin socks that are totally see-through and transparent, you can wipe over them even though they absorb water. Now, the understanding of footgear in the fiqh sense is something that is sturdy, that you can walk 3 Arab miles, which is about 5.5 kilometers in. Something that stands up on its own. So if you wear it, you don't need to tie it. It stands up by itself. And it covers the ankles. So it doesn't have to, it can be wide. So you can see your ankles, that's not a problem. But it has to be above your ankle, your bone. Now, anything that fulfills this criteria, you can wipe over. And it can't be see-through. If it's see-through, that means it's going to be very weak and flimsy and transparent. Sometimes you can have a very thick, like a very thick wool cloth that, depending on how it's worn, you may be able to see something, but that's not taken into consideration. It's considered something that's thick and walkable. The understanding about water not penetrating basically goes back to the understanding of wearing something sturdy. So when the scholars say that water must not penetrate immediately, what that means is that it needs to be a sturdy sock. So most thick sports socks, hiking socks, the sealskin socks cover this criteria, where you can walk a few miles in them, and if you were to wipe with a dripping hand, water would not penetrate straight away. However, very thin socks that you wear underneath suits and that serve no other purpose but to hide the contrast between the skin from the trouser and the shoe, like very thin socks. Those socks, this ruling doesn't cover that, because those socks are so thin and transparent that were you to wipe on them, immediately the water would sink through. So then that doesn't fit the understanding of wiping over socks. Anything else, you're allowed to wipe over. Hope that helps.